Hey guys, welcome to my Nigerian farm. So I did not debeak my birds, and today I'll tell you why. Some of you know what debeak is. It's basically cutting off the distal part of the beak of the chicken. And the way they do it is usually they have an electrical device. Once they plug it to electrical sockets, it generates a very hot plate, and each of the chicken is passed through this very hot surface, and then it cuts off the beak of the chicken. It's usually done to chicken that is less than 12 weeks old. That's when they usually debeak the birds. But I didn't do it to my chicken, and this is the reason. I'll tell you why I did it so that if there's anything I'm missing, you can let me know. I know that the beak of the chicken has a whole lot of cells, neurons, very sensitive area, thousands of cells in there. So if you cut off these beaks, it's very painful, it's very inhumane. I didn't want to subject my chicken to that kind of treatment. There are a number of reasons people debate. One of them is to avoid cannibalism, because sometimes since you pack these chickens into a very tiny, maybe 1 or 2 square foot cage, and you have like 3 or 4 chickens cramped in there, at some point they will just get irritated and they may attack each other and start fighting. So to minimize that, they debeak. Another reason that people debeak is to save on feed. The beak of the chicken is curved and it's not very efficient in picking the kind of food we give the chicken. It's designed to kind of pierce and tear, not to grab food. So when the chicken is picking up food, sometimes it spills on the ground and wastes the amount of food that the chicken eventually eats. So to minimize that, they debeak the birds. But when I looked at it, really, the inhumane nature of debeaking, passing some very high voltage current and very hot surface, and I passed that through the beak of the chicken, a very sensitive part of the bird. I just couldn't do that to my birds. Another reason I didn't pick is I wanted to use that to gauge my poultry management practices. If I see my chickens start attacking each other, I know that there's something I need to change. So that's why I didn't pick. If chickens usually are very friendly animals, they hunt together, they eat together. But if they start attacking each other, it's probably because they want to establish a pecking order, and that's usually for the males. For the females, when they start attacking each other, it's because maybe the protein content of their food is low. And when they don't have protein in their food, they have to go out there and look for protein. And if you have them in the cage, there's no other way they can look for protein other than from the feathers and the bodies of their fellow chicken in the cage. So when they start attacking each other, I know that the protein content of my feed is low and I change my feed. Also, if you have leakage in the nipple drinker and you have water dripping on the body of a particular chicken, that water that is dripping can attract other chickens. Instead of them going all the way to the nipple drinker to drink, they might just want to take out the middleman and drink from the body of the one that water is dripping on. And as they drink from that, they may start pecking, and that might lead to them drawing blood. Chicken is very sensitive to the color red. Once they see blood, they attack, and they will keep attacking until that chicken dies. I've had only one instance of them attacking another chicken when I knew I had leakage in that cage, and they attacked that chicken. They didn't kill it, but I just opened up the cages and let them out to free range. So I also changed the feed I was giving them as at that time. And when I changed the feed, they stopped attacking each other. They stopped cannibalizing each other. So it's a way for me, not debeaking, it's a way for me to gauge my management practice. And that's why I did not debate. But again, the major reason was it was too inhumane for me to carry out on a chicken. I just couldn't do it. So if there's anything I'm missing out, guys, just tell me if there's another reason I should debate. But I've raised a number of badges of chicken. I didn't debate them, and they seem fine to me. I didn't have any. In fact, in one of the badges, I didn't have any losses at all due to cannibalism. So, but if there's anything, you guys can comment and let me know if you debate your bets or if you like bets that are debates. It would be nice to hear from you guys. So that's it. Thanks for sticking back around. I'll see you in my next video.